Our region has long been one of the top per capita coffee consumers in the country, but we're better known for the kind that comes in the big cans on the supermarket shelves than for our plethora of coffee houses. In recent years, however, that's changed quite a bit, with coffee houses creeping onto what seems like every corner, and it's caught the attention of the industry itself. So much so that we're actually hosting a regional competition to identify the best barista in America. Ed Wethli is owner of Kiva Han Coffee Company, who brought the competition home to our region. And welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you. It's great to be here today.
Yeah, so is this sort of a coming of age for the Pittsburgh
You know
region?
what? It really is. I mean, this event has been held in Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York. So for Pittsburgh to actually hold the competition and be host for the competition is great. It says a lot about the city of Pittsburgh and where we're going, and especially coffee industry.
So we're saying regional, but we're really talking super regional, right? There's multiple states participating.
Yeah,
this
there are
weekend?
11 states and the District of Columbia.
Jeez.
So you've got people here from Massachusetts, from Maine, I mean, every state in the Northeast. So it says a lot about Pittsburgh, and it's great to be the host. For my company to be able to be the first company to bring this here, it's quite an honor.
And what? If people, describe to me what happens in a competition like this. Yeah.
In the barista competition, what you've got is there's 60 competitors coming here from all over the northeastern United States and Mid-Atlantic. And so we're actually hosting two regions, the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. So a barista competitor, which is coffee bartender in Italian, they will actually, in 15 minutes, to choreographed music that they'll bring, they'll actually take their coffee, they'll describe it the whole time while they're doing this, and they'll make an espresso, they'll make a cappuccino, and they'll make a signature drink of their choice.
Okay.
And so they get pretty creative. And this whole time they're being judged by 7 judges. So it's almost like watching the Olympics of coffee.
So it's more than a taste test, then. It's the whole presentation and the show and everything, right?
So it's artistic. It's a lot of fun to watch. So.
And this has been going on, what, all weekend up in Cranberry? Is that right, in Butler County?
Exactly. Friday, Saturday, and today. And so today it's going on from 11 to 5. And actually today's event, these are the finalists. So you get there are 6 finalists competing today from the Mid-Atlantic and 6 finalists from the Northeast. So these are the best of the best today.
and then they go on to a national competition?
The national competition will take place in Portland, Oregon, and that'll be in March. And so the winners from this competition will actually fly them out there, all expenses paid, and they'll compete in the national competition.
You know, I mentioned at the beginning that Pittsburgh's long had long been a coffee kind of a town, but it wasn't really this space. Well, how has the coffee scene evolved in the last few years around here?
Pittsburgh, like the rest of the country, Pittsburgh for a long time has been known as the leader in per capita coffee consumption in the country, and that's hard to sort of pin down, but Pittsburghers now are jumping on to specialty coffee. You know, just like everywhere else, once you start drinking better coffee, you get turned on to it. And so that's happening here. You've got the coffee bars opening, you've got us opening, and, you know, we grew 40% last year.
And you're the wholesale roaster, right?
Right,
you supply coffee shops.
Right, exactly. So we will train them, we'll sell them the equipment. We basically help them to get up and get going in the industry, and we sell all over the country now.
Do you really?
Yeah.
So not just a regional company.
No,
You've been at it for what? How long now?
It's been 15 years.
15 years, yeah.
So it's, and I love it. I mean, it's been fun.
Now, what are you finding in the current economy? People still finding the money for that cup of cappuccino or whatever else?
You know, it's funny. I just had somebody call me yesterday and say, "Hey, are sales declining for the local coffee bars?" They're increasing, and I think what it is people still want those little pleasures. You know, for $3, you can still get that great cup of coffee, and I think people like supporting local businesses. So the local independent coffee bars, the people that we sell to, are still seeing growth in their business, which is good, which is great to see in Pittsburgh, because Pittsburghers support their local businesses.
Sure. Well, and by all accounts, the Pittsburgh economy seems to be doing better than a lot of other regions in the country. I don't know if you see that since you ship all over the place.
I do see that. And I see that when I talk with other roasters nationally. They're not seeing the same kind of growth we're seeing. A city like Cleveland, I have a friend in Cleveland with a roasting business. They're definitely being more affected up there than what Pittsburgh is.
Interesting. Well, if people want to come out and watch the best of the best go at it this afternoon, where is this happening?
It's in Cranberry.
Okay.
It's at the Cranberry Marriott. It's from 11 to 5 today, and it's free. The other thing we've got going on at the same time, there are 3 restaurants, just as an addition to the event, that are preparing, their chefs are preparing their signature desserts, and that's $10 to come down and have one of each of those desserts and a specialty coffee, and we're giving that money to the Greater Pittsburgh Food Bank.
Well, excellent. Well, Ed Wethli, congratulations on bringing the competition here to our region, and continued success for Kiva Han. Thanks.
Thanks, Bill. I really appreciate this. Thanks a lot.
And we'll be back in a minute with a little dollars and cents. Stay with us.